What's up, guys? It's Levi. Welcome. Thank you guys for tuning in. Today we're going to be working on a little mare here, Bree, and I'm going to be showing you exactly how I go through and get them to pivot on the hindquarters. It's going to work good for showmanship. If you do that, this is going to work perfect. It's 3 steps, and I'm going to go through and show you exactly how I do it, and it's not going to be that hard. So we're going to get right to it. If you haven't already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. We appreciate you guys following us because we keep dropping just good informational videos. What we continue doing. So what I'm going to do, step 1, I'm going to be out front here, and I'm going to just walk in front of her and around to not let her walk forward. And if she does walk forward, I'm going to wiggle my rope. And then when I get over here on this side at about a 45-degree angle, I'll go ahead and move her over and then wiggle her back. And we have not done this. This is the first time me doing this. But I don't want to ask her until I'm on this side of her. So when I come over here and she hasn't moved, now I'm going to go ahead and pick my rope up, pick my stick up, and bring that front end over. And you can see her front feet step over, which was perfect. Now I'm not going to ask again until I'm over here on my position. Here we go. Very good. And again, this is the first time me working on her. However, she knows exactly how to do the lunging exercises. She's been through all of that stuff. So makes this stuff really easy. Here we go. Make sure I'm positioned. Then pick that up. Remember, this is step 1. I want to be out in front. And then if she walks forward, wiggle. I can even bring my stick up, tap, tap on her chest if I want to. Very good. And every time I get a little behind, I lower my tools, catch up into my position, and then I ask again. Here we go. So here we go. I'm in my position, so pick up. And here's the cool thing. When do we know we're ready for step 2? Here she pushed forward. Is they won't let me be in step 1 anymore because they know the drill. They know exactly what's going to happen. No. Here she's already getting ahead of me a little bit because she's already knowing what we're going to do here. Positioned. Pick up. She walks forward. I'm going to wiggle her back. Pick up. Get that front feet. And remember, it's not picky. I'm more worried about getting her front feet to cross over than getting the back feet to where they're stuck in one place. So I continue that. So she's already not totally letting me get to the step 1 position. And if you notice, I'm not even asking her here, and she's moving her front end over. That's how we know when we're ready for step 2. Very good. She walks forward, wiggle. Remember, we're more worried about the front feet crossing over than the back feet getting stuck. So if them move around, we don't care. Like I said, very nice. She is hardly letting me get into step 1 anymore. She's like moving before I get over in position, which is excellent. She's not letting me stay there anymore. Step 2. Now I'm going to bring my stick up here and rest it on her withers here, right on her main neck area here. And I'll start moving forward like this and see if she can stick that back end a little bit and step around. So if she moves forward, I'm going to wiggle, wiggle. And at any time, if this falls apart again, just go to step 1. Doesn't matter. Wiggle. She's walking too much forward. So I wiggle and just keep her moving around. So I tapped her there a little bit because she got stuck. Nope, nope, nope. Here she walked forward. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Very good. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Tap, tap. And then the nicer she is, the lower my energy goes. Very nice. So, took a little break here, so we're going to go back to step 1. And remember, they'll let me know when they don't let me get to step 1. If you can tell, she's not letting me get up here where step 1 is. which is good. And so back to 2. I'm going to rest my stick up here. Remember, don't worry about the back feet where we're like, oh man, they got to do the right thing, where like the showmanship where you really want them to pivot on the right hind leg when I'm going this way. So I'm not that worried about it. What I'll start doing is start encouraging pretty soon, but I'm not going to make her stay on that foot. I just continue encouraging and encouraging, and it doesn't take long at all, and they start realizing what we want. First, we want them front feet moving around. Ooh, nice. Very nice. Again, I'm encouraging it. Like if she's like sucking back too far, I invite her forward a little bit with my hand. Now she kind of got a little lazy on that front feet. There we go. Another thing I always remember, whoop, 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 2 forward, is don't practice this stuff when your horse is not in a good mindset. It ain't gonna work. You might get so far as fighting with them, and that's what we want to try to stay away from. We don't want to fight with them. Set it up where they're in a good mindset, they're ready. Ooh, nice. Look at that right hind foot. And then it got undone there, but that's all right. Just continue it. Just keep them front feet stepping over. Good. And once she starts realizing what I encourage her to do, she's going to want to do more and more and more. Remember, we're still on step 2, holding my stick up here on the neck. And the reason I have this here, in case I need a little bit of motivation, tap, tap, tap. I can spank her a little bit and get her off of that. So here she backed up. I just stayed in my position. Encourage her forward. Very nice. Look at that right hind leg. Man, that's getting good. Hey, hey, hey. Come on. Got a little too far forward there. Had to wiggle her again. There we go. Good. Now when I stop, I just want her to stop her feet. If she would continue to walk, I'm probably going to just go back to the exercise and do it again. So when I quit moving, I just want her to stop. I want her to freeze in her tracks. But I just rested there a little bit because that right hind foot, she was doing really good with it. And I just really want to let her know. Here we go again. This hand goes towards that jaw. Then I tap that neck. Get her moving. Remember, this does not have to be perfect. This is the first session. I just don't want to make her feel restricted. That's all I'm wanting to do. Get her to move around here nice. Oh, nicely done. That was practically a whole circle right there. Very nice. Excellent. Very good. And then step 3 is I'm going to get rid of my stick. This probably isn't going to work as far as like to be full on step 3, but I'm going to get rid of it anyway. And I'll just use the back of my rope if I need it. So I'm going to set that up so you can see it with the camera here. There we go. Okay, step 3, I'd want it looking something like this right here. I don't have to have my spanker in this hand anymore to encourage her. Now I can switch that back really fast if I need that. And I can kind of go with the step 2 attitude where I got my spanker here and I can tap her on the neck or the chest. So this is step 3 right here. I highly doubted it's going to work, but let's give it a shot anyway. So this would be me pushing. Now she's got to stay solid here. By golly, she is going to step around a little bit. But at any time where the first session for this, it's kind of dumb to go step 3, but I just want to show you step 3, what it looks like right here. But I would stay with this, get rid of my stick, because now you can just use the end of your rope and continue around with that. But if she struggles too much, I'm going to go back to that stick. and have that step 2 attitude. There we go. Very nice. Remember, if that foot moves a little bit and she's even pivoting on the wrong one there, it's not the end of the world. Don't try to like pull her out of it or do anything dumb like that. Just continue moving her and encourage her on the correct foot. Then when we start getting that, soften the energy up or stop and take a little 5-second break and then do it again. And just what we're looking for is that she's confident in the exercise. So I'm going to run through the step 1, step 2, step 3 again. Okay, step 1, let me grab my stick here. Hang on, girl. Whoops. Step 1 is way over here. Very important to get these. Do not ask your horse to go until you're like way over here at about a 45-degree angle on the other side. Okay, it's your step 1. How do we know when it's ready for step 2? She really won't let you get to step 1 anymore because they're going to be moving ahead of you. So step 2. Now we're here. This is step 2. And at any time, if you have to go to step 1, that's fine. Go back and do that again. Step 3, get rid of your stick. And you got this right here. And if at any time you're in step 3 and it don't work, just switch this back. You got your spanker here. And you can encourage that neck and shoulder to keep moving if she gets stuck. So, hey, this exercise should not be complicated. I hope you enjoyed it because it's an easy one and horses are going to love it if you don't have to fight with them. Again, I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you guys for watching. God bless.